Welcome back, children. Today I am going to narrate you a new story. Do you know what is the title of the story? The title of my story is The Unhappy Tree. Once upon a time, there grew a little fir tree in the middle of the forest. It was covered with needle like leaves. In autumn, other big trees covered the little fir tree with their beautiful green leaves, and in winter, the fir tree was covered with white snow. Suddenly, during spring season, the little fir tree was bare. It saw the other big trees covered with beautiful green leaves. It started feeling jealous of other big trees in the forest and was ashamed of its prickly needles instead of leaves. One day, it said to itself that if I get a chance to make a wish for myself, I would ask for green leaves for myself in place of these needles. That night, the little fir tree could not sleep properly. Next morning, when it woke up, it was surprised to see that all its needles were gone and it was covered with fresh green leaves. So it laughed merrily and said, "Now I don't need to be ashamed of my prickly needles." After some time, a goat came there looking for grass and herbs for himself and his young ones. So when he saw the fresh and crunchy leaves of the fir tree, he gulped down all the leaves and left the little fir tree bare without any leaves again. The little fir tree cried loudly as all its leaves were gone. So it made another wish to have all the leaves made of glass. And then it fell asleep. The next morning, when it woke up, it heard a tinkling sound of glass and discovered that it was covered with bright and shiny leaves of glass. "Aha!" the little fir tree said to itself, "that no tree in this forest shines like me," and it was very happy. But that night, a fierce storm came and all its leaves fell on the ground and was broken. Now the fir tree thought, if I had to ask for another wish, I would ask for golden leaves. That night, the little tree slept poorly, and when it woke up in the morning, it heard the other trees saying, "Aha, aha." When the little fir tree looked at itself, it was completely covered with shiny golden leaves. Now it was very proud of itself and thought that now it is the only tree in the forest which is dressed in gold. Now no goats can eat my leaf and no storm can break it. Soon there came a young man with a sack. As he was passing by, he noticed the gleam of the golden leaves and thought of picking all the leaves of the tree to become rich. He stuffed all the leaves. He stuffed all the golden leaves in his sack and left the little tree without any leaf in winter. Now the little fir tree cried bitterly as once again the fir tree was left bare. It said to itself that I do not want any leaves, neither gold ones, nor glass ones, nor green or red or yellow ones. I only want my needles back. I would never complain again. That night, the little fir tree slept well. It was not at all ashamed of its prickly needles. In the morning, when it woke up, it laughed loudly with joy as all of its needles were back again. All the other trees in the wood laughed with him. The little fir tree stood proud and happy again, and everyone thought that it was also very beautiful indeed, as during Christmas people decorate it with lights and ornaments. So, how was the story, children? Isn't it interesting? And what is the moral of the story? Can anyone tell me? Okay, I'll explain you. The moral of the story is that we should always be satisfied with whatever we have, and we should not at all compare with the others. We should be proud of whatever we are having, whatever God has gifted us. Okay? Thank you.